As I told you before, I'm in a season of like really renewing my mind, and God is teaching me so many things about how to think and how to replace lies with truth and things like that. And there is an area where He's teaching me like very intensely, and I'm really at the beginning, but I really feel like sharing the first few thoughts on this journey, and it's big, and it's about like once I heard Daniel Kolenda say, um, God's work is what He does. I mean, only what He does is His work, and sometimes we take the things that He says we will do, our destiny, our calling, the promises, and we try to make them happen. Like, because we want to do our lives according to His words, and we want to please Him, and we start to do His work, and we start to accomplish something only He can accomplish. And the funny thing about it is that it's still blessed. Like, He appreciates us. He loves this good motive in our hearts that we want His things. And He's so pleased with us, and He's so pleased with with this intent that we want what's from Him and what brings joy to Him. And He will reward us for that for sure. But when we I think He wants us to raise our standards. He doesn't just want to help us. He doesn't just want us to be involved in what He does. He wants to do it. Like, He reveals what He wants to do it. He says when and how and with whom and where. And when He says it, there is a huge temptation to make it happen and just carry it out as a task, as if He was a CEO or something. Like, okay, here I have this task, let's do as good as well as possible, and then show it to Him, like, here's God, what I've done. And that's not what He wants. He wants to do what He wants to do. Like, He reveals these things to us, not for us to do them, but for us to know what He's about to do through us. And by carrying it out and by making it happen, we actually refuse what He really wants, uh, which is that He would do it for us and instead of us. And you know what? When you do it, I've been there a lot of times. I'm just in the beginning of the journey. Uh, when we do it like for Him, or we try to make things happen, they are blessed. I mean, let me tell you, like, every time I do something in any relation with His will, it is crazy blessed. Like, people get healed and delivered, and they get closer in terms of relationship with Jesus, and it's good. Like, it has still good fruits. But what is the source? Is it me or is it Him? Is it me doing with God's help? Or is it me trying to cooperate with God? Or is it Him doing through me? And there's such a huge difference, let me tell you. Like, I have a lot of bad testimonies about what it feels like and what fruits it has when I help God out. Uh, it's it's a bit sweaty, but it has good fruits as well. It's a bit hard, but yeah, there's something like something good about it. And in very few times I somehow forgot to help him out and allowed him to do what only he can do. And it's shocking. Like it is a other whole other world when we allow him to really do the whole thing, not just a part of it. And that's when it's obvious that it's all about his glory. When you didn't do a thing in it, it's quite obvious that you can't share in the glory. It's like, what have you done? Yeah, you've really done what you said. Wow. And what he wants us is really an observer of his deeds. He reveals what he's about to do to let us know what he's about to do, what he is about to do. Maybe through us, but what he is about to do. And the question is he the source? Because we can do his will and his destiny and make things happen and make good things happen with good intentions and with and leaving him out as a source. And it's so sad. I really want to raise our perspective, and that's what God is doing to me right now. Like, what it has so much fruits when I do anything that has any connection with his will. But what would it be like if I let him do the whole thing from beginning to the end? And yeah, what would it be like? If I didn't help him out. What results it would have. And yeah, I'm really interested. And sometimes it happens. Sometimes I forgot to hinder him, and wow, that's Jesus. Like, wow, it's really way much more than when I assist you or something. It's really you, like from the start to the end, and wow. And I was always mad at the great preachers who evangelized the whole world, and they told always that, oh, it's from the grace of God. It's really Jesus doing his work through me. And I was like, you're boring. Like, I don't believe it. You do something. Like, it's shaking the whole world. You don't try to fake it, that you don't do anything. Like, don't try to be humble. And now I'm starting to realize, like, it's really, like, not me doing it, but him doing it through me. And Paul's been talking about it for quite a while, and like all of the letters that are about this. But it always like skipped it, like yeah, it's him doing it, but yeah, you actually got to do it, and God is now switching my perspective completely now. Now it literally means that you don't do it and I do it. Yeah. And there's so much joy and so much freedom and so much ease when he does what only he can do, and we don't try to take the responsibility. The pressure of doing something only he can do. We are always destined to failure when we try to assist him. because we only fail at it. And we can even make it like a doctrine of it, like we always fail. He can't fail. If we didn't hinder him, there would be some perfect works out there. And I'm not saying I'm there. I'm just telling you what God is teaching me. Let's raise our perspective so high that like let's make it so impossible that we couldn't do it. Not even with the help of God. Raise it so high that only He can do. Like, yeah. Raise our standards so high that it can only done by Him. And expect Him to do it through you. Because that's the new creation. Him working through us. Let Him be our source. God bless you.